Have you ever heard of paycheck anxiety? You may not have heard of it, but if you are retired, you're probably experiencing it or have experienced it. And if you're thinking about retiring in the next months or years ahead, you need to be aware of it. Although it's not baked in medical science, or it's not in any journal of kind of medicine, it's real. And it's real because I've seen people with it. It's real because I've spoke to other really well-respected financial planners across the globe about this concept. And I want to bring it to life. And I want to talk about it a bit because I think it's a really important subject. Now, our friend the axis is coming out again. And the axis actually is cut in half. So this half is in work. This is your retirement, and so you're now in retirement. Whilst you're in work, you have an element of comfort. So if I say that this axis is anxiety levels, in work you have some comfort, or what I will call your paycheck comfort zone. And that's pretty self-explanatory, right? We might spend money, but we're replacing that money. Hopefully, we might be and hopefully saving that money. There's comfort here, right? We're getting regular money. Hopefully, if we've got a decent job, or we own our own business, or that regularity of a salary coming in, there is a paycheck comfort zone. And for a big chunk of our life, let's just be generous here. We start work at 25. Actually, no, we won't. Let's start work at 20. And we get to age 60. 40 years in paycheck comfort zone. There's things here you've learned. There's things here that become the norm. And there's things here you've never thought about. That paycheck comfort zone is lovely. It's a nice warm duvet that you know that if you go on holiday and it costs you a bit of money, that you are then have the ability to replace that money going forward. If you need a new car because something's happened, if you want to build an extension, if you absolutely dramatically need to do home improvements, if you want to get some of the kids through college or university or school, there's a comfort zone involved in this area. Let's think about this date here. Let's think about retirement, because when we get to the point that that we retire, it's a very different story. And this is what I call, probably guessed it, paycheck anxiety. I mean, this is a different ballgame. This anxiety comes from very, very rational places, and I see many people go through it. And in fact, people that have diligently saved, that have led a good life, that have earned decent money, good money, been really successful, that they get to a point where this anxiety is potentially even more challenging for them, because spending and lifestyle might have been at a level where the work has allowed that to happen. They might have a really, 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 that's a pound sign, by the way. They might have a really good, pot of money. You might have a decent pot of money. It doesn't matter. When you step out of the world of regular income and you go into the world of drawing down your savings, you are now entering paycheck anxiety zone. And you need to understand that you're going to feel that way. You need to understand that in order to feel free to spend money, a regular income is really important. It doesn't matter how many zeros are in your bank or your pension fund. I know the best plans that have been created and the best plans that are being lived are ones that have some regular income involved with them to help mitigate some of this paycheck anxiety. Because again, the theme through some of these videos is around spending your money. When you get into paycheck anxiety zone, right? When you have your anxiety levels are, and by the way, I should say anxiety levels are reversed here, right? So down here is bad. Your anxiety is bad down here. Anxiety or none up here. When we're feeling really anxious, guess what we do? We'll just withdraw ourselves. We won't feel like we're free to spend our money. That anxiety will take over. We might even look for work when we don't want to or need to. There are things that we'll do and decisions that we'll make that will come from the wrong place. I'm not saying you take it all away and you take it all away forever. We are complex beings, and it's really challenging to do that. But understanding this is key. Understanding that our anxiety levels will increase. Our anxiety levels will absolutely double when we haven't got income coming in. But understanding how we can mitigate it, understanding how we feel and why we feel it, and then having a plan in place to robustly give you the money that you want to mitigate a lot of this increased anxiety that you will feel. Love to hear your comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you felt like this before. Let me know if you have thought about this. Let me know if you've come up with any techniques to help this this paycheck anxiety zone. And and let me know of any other videos that you'd like me to create. Take care. See you again soon.